afternoon and welcome back to Hyoya News. I am your host, and today we have a very special news. Tonight's top story, there is one company headquartered in Hsinchu, Taiwan, that manufactures over 60% of the world's most advanced chips, and its clients include Apple, Nvidia, and Google. Multiple world leaders have personally called its CEO acting for favors. You already know this company, but do you know just how powerful it really is? I'm reporting that, and this is TSMC. TSMC was started in 1987 by the man named Morris Chang in Taiwan. At that time, most tech companies both decided and built their own chip. But Morris Chang had a different idea. What if one company just focused on building chips for everyone else? That idea changed the whole industry. And today, TSMC is the biggest chip manufacturer in the world. Morris Chang was actually already 55 years old when he started TSMC. Most people that age are thinking about retiring. But he built one of the most important companies in human history. Pretty impressive, right? How does TSMC actually work? Think of it like a restaurant kitchen. Apple is like a chef. They come up with a recipe, meaning they design the chip, but they don't have their own kitchen. So they send the recipe to TSMC, and TSMC does all the cooking, meaning the actual manufacturing. Then the finished chip goes back to Apple and ends up in your iPhone. The reason companies like Apple don't build their own factories is simple. It costs too much. Building one chip factory costs around $20 billion. It's just easier and cheaper to let TSMC handle it. Now, TSMC controls more than 60% of the entire global chip market. And that means more than half of all advanced chips in the world are made by one company in Taiwan. TSMC total value is over $500 billion, making it one of the top 10 most valuable companies on the planet. To give you a sense of how dominant it is, the next biggest competitor is Samsung. But even Samsung is some of TSMC's most advanced technology. This is how far ahead TSMC is. TSMC clients are basically a list of the biggest tech companies in the world. Apple uses TSMC for most of iPhone chip. Nvidia, the company behind most AI technology right now, also uses TSMC. Here is a fun fact. When Nvidia's stock price went crazy in 2023 and 2024 because of AI, TSMC stocks also went up a lot. Because most of Nvidia AI chip is made by TSMC, so TSMC basically profits every time AI gets more popular.
For a long time, almost all of TSMC factories were in Taiwan, but recently, TSMC has been building factories in other countries. In the US, there is a big new factory in Arizona. In Japan, a factory in Kumamoto just started production. And in Europe, they are building one in Germany right now. They also paying TSMC billions of dollars in subsidies to build local factories. The US government gave TSMC around $6 billion just to build in Arizona. When it comes to trade, TSMC exports finished chips all over the world, mainly to the US, China, and Europe. But TSMC also needs to import very special equipment to make those chips. The most important machine is called an EUV machine, made by a Dutch company called ASML. These machines cost around $200 million each, and only ASML makes them. So that's TSMC, a company most people never think about, but one that basically runs the modern world. Every time you use your phone to watch Netflix or talk to an AI, there's a good chance TSMC made a chip that makes it possible. In international business, TSMC is honestly one of the best examples of how one company can change everything. Thank you for listening.